today I have something really important to talk about. BO. Let's face it, not everybody has it, but a lot of people have it. And it's important to address it because, not a lot of people realize that BO could be an underlying health problem. Are you ever at the gym and, or you're somewhere and you just get this like really bad whiff, whatever you want to call it, of like somebody's underarms or VO, and you're just like, oh, that's the worst, right? And like some people don't believe in deodorant, some people just wear deodorant and they still stink. And so that's a problem, which we're going to talk about. But also, I wanted to tell you too, like there's also like that shirt that you just can't seem to get the smell out of. Because not always does it come out of our underarms, it can come just out of our pores. Because sweating is one of the ways that we release toxins from our body. Okay, like we release it from our urine, our stool, our lymphatic system, and our sweat. So when you have that shirt, it's just like, oh my gosh, this shirt stinks. That's also a way to tell that, your body is releasing toxins. So I did come up with something that it's not actually my original idea, but not a lot of people know about it. It's called an armpit detox. And I want to show you how to do that today. And so I did post a poll last week, just out of curiosity, like how many people use traditional versus natural deodorant. And believe it or not, 42% of people still use regular deodorant, and 57 people use natural deodorant, which is great. Like a lot of people are catching on. But why would you want to use natural deodorant in the first place? This is key because you want to make sure that you're avoiding some toxins that are right there in traditional deodorant. There's actually seven main toxins in deodorant. The first one, which a lot of people know of, is aluminum compounds. And these clog your pores. It actually is an antiperspirant in and of itself. It helps you not to sweat. But it's been linked with Alzheimer's disease. It also interferes with your body's own estrogen levels, which is important for hormone-related cancers and just off-balance hormones in general. It's important to check that. We do that in my office a lot. We check hormone levels, and it's amazing to see how many people have off hormone levels. So the second one traditional deodorant is parabens. This is some of the most harmful toxins of all, and they actually act like estrogens in your body. So this can drive down men's testosterone, which we know, you guys know, you don't want your testosterone low. It can affect your sex drive. It can affect so many things that make you manly, and it's important to make sure. And even like women I'm seeing now with really low levels of testosterone, because we have to have some testosterone, and really, really low. So parabens drive that down. There's another, I'm not going to go through all 7, but propylene glycol is something that affects your nervous system, your heart, and your liver. Hey, thanks for joining. And so, especially if you have sensitive skin, you can get rashes and things like that. So TEA, DEA, these affect your liver, and artificial colors are known carcinogens and cause a lot of allergic reactions. And so natural deodorants don't have these problems. They're made with things like essential oils. They're made with things like aluminum-free baking soda. They're made with crystals. And the bottom line is that they're not harmful to our body because, let's face it, our skin is our body's largest organ. So whatever we're putting on our skin is getting into our bloodstream. And so it's important. So people don't choose natural deodorant for a reason. It's usually because, one, they think it doesn't work. Like, oh, this stuff doesn't work. I'm not using it. I mean, I went back and forth with that for years because either you're excessively sweating and it's because it doesn't have the antiperspirant, or two, you could still smell even though you're using natural deodorant. It doesn't take away that smell. So today's class, I'm gonna walk you through 5 simple steps on how to guarantee that your pits won't stink. And you might have to do this a couple times, and you might have to do detox and go through a program that I can help you with, but there is a remedy for this. So let's get started, and I wanna show you how to make this. This was actually my first Facebook Live, and a lot of people missed it and they still haven't seen it. So I'm actually gonna turn the camera up a little bit so you can see me. And the first ingredient that you wanna use is bentonite clay. Bentonite clay is available, you can get it on Amazon. It's so high in minerals, and it has this ionic charge that pulls toxins out of our system, and it neutralizes them. And it's been used since ancient times. People have taken baths in it. People rub it all over their body, and it's a great thing to be able to use to help excrete some of those toxins. And so you use a little bentonite clay. So the things that you need, you're gonna have to, the 5 steps is, number 1, you wanna gather up all your ingredients. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can order some bentonite clay. And you're also gonna need some raw apple cider vinegar, which I don't know if you've seen that Fresh Friday, but it's available on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, building that slowly but surely. And apple cider vinegar you're gonna need, and you're gonna need a little water, which I think everybody has. And then you don't wanna use like a metal spoon. You wanna use like a rubber spatula, because the metals can interfere with the ionic charge of the bentonite clay. Okay, ready? So here's what you wanna do. You wanna take a little bit of the bentonite clay, and you wanna put it in a glass bowl or ceramic bowl. And then you wanna take about, you guys know I don't measure anything, but I would say like a tablespoon or 2 of the apple cider vinegar. And we know how good this is. It's just, there's so many benefits of it. It's an astringent, and it has so many cleansing properties. And then what you do is you take a little bit of water and you just add that too, because ultimately what you want to do is get like this little like paste going on here, and you don't want to make it too watery. So step 2 is to combine all the ingredients. Step 1 is just to grab all the ingredients out. And you guys, you could do this anytime. It doesn't matter, like you could do it as often as you want. And you just kind of mix it up, and it looks like a gray paste, okay? So that's something that you want to get. And then you don't want to wear anything like, nice, obviously, like this isn't nice. And you don't want to have any deodorant on either. You want to make sure that, your armpits are clean. And what you want to do is then smear it on your underarms. Who says underarms? It's really like armpits. It's your pits. So that's what you do. You want to smear it on there. I mean, do you want me to smear it on you get the idea. But you take it and you basically cover your whole armpit with this stuff. Like you paint it on, and then you sit there on a bed or couch, and you could just do a meditation or relax or listen to some music. And it basically takes a good 20 minutes to dry. And if you feel any tingling or sensation, or if it's burning, you could take it off and just, slowly gear up into it 5 minutes. And then the next time you do it a little bit longer, but you can let it dry on there for 20 minutes. It's super, super good. It's easy. And it's just like a personal care routine, It's just like brushing your teeth or washing your face, because ultimately what we want to do is use natural deodorant so that you're not getting all those toxins in your body. And all those toxins, that's from one product, you guys. That's just from deodorant, but it's something that we use every single day, and it's right by our lymph nodes, and it's something that we want to get rid of. And if you want, you guys should share in the comments, like, what works for you. The percentage of people, the 50%, 57% of people that use natural deodorant, I would encourage you to share in the comments what you like best. Because I like Schmidt's. That's my favorite lately. But there's a lot of people that like a lot of other ones work better for them. So get a couple opinions. You guys share your opinions with each other. And that's the ultimate goal. And so, basically I can help take the smell away today, but this is like an ongoing problem. It could be an underlying medical issue, is if you have stinky, if you're stinky, whether it's your breath or your armpits or something on the outside, like it could be an internal problem, right? So there's a questionnaire that I want you guys to download, and I think I put the link in there, and it looks like this. It's a toxicity assessment, and it goes through 15 different areas in your body, and you rate it, and you really want to come up with the score, and you total your score at the end. And private message me. I'd love to know what your score is, and then I could tell you what to do with that. And so again, we really want to find out if this is an underlying problem, because oftentimes it is. And again, to recap, if you're living fresh, you're using natural deodorant, and since we don't want you stinking up the gym like Pepe Le Pew, we want to use this Armpit Detox on a regular basis. And the other thing is, find out how toxic you are by downloading the Toxicity Assessment. And your gym buddy will thank you for it. They might thank me for it. But if you think this video is helpful and somebody that smells, no, I'm just kidding. But you want to share it with them, say, this is some cool information. They don't have to think that, you think they smell. But just share it if you think that it's a great thing and you want to share it, because a lot of people don't know about this stuff. I would love for you to share it on your own page. And the other thing is, if you're interested in the Complete Detox program, which you hear me talk a lot about, feel free to go to the page that I posted on livingfresh.org. There is a 40-minute webinar. It's free. And I go through everything about what the program is, what it entails, what you'll receive. It's really reasonably priced. And my goal is just to help you guys live fresh. It's just what it's all about, because when we are healthier, we are happier, and we can have more fun, right? So I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you do the Armpit Detox, and I can't wait to hear how it was for you. Bye.